we are back again here, everybody. Just gonna finish up with the last part of our live session tonight here.
Yes.
Do it.
I just want to touch on a comment that Justin made just before we went to break. It's not a dad bod; it's a father figure.
Yes.
Mr. Fisk found that particularly amusing in chat.
That's
not the first time I've heard of that, but
that's good.
I would also like that on a T-shirt, please. It's not a dad bod; it's a father figure. I'll take it. But I definitely want a tactical dad bod shirt.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. On that note, I've come to the end of all my questions and polls and stuff. So I thought we might want to brainstorm about who we want to see in the verses next week.
For sure. And yeah, anyone in the comments here, feel free to chime in to mention who you want to see as well.
Please do. Because you're here, we'll take you more seriously.
Yes. Do we want new people? Do we want people that we already have had versus each other?
If they've won, I think they should have the right to continue onwards. But
yes.
Yeah.
If they've lost, then they don't come along.
Mm-hmm. They're already dead. It's
Yes. All right. So in that case, who does Martin beat up next?
And
Cedric.
I don't like that. I don't like that, Nigel.
Just for the record, if we're gonna have continuing, we have to wait until we can find out what the remaining winners are and split them all up and bracket that shit properly. If that's what we're doing.
Okay, how about we say this?
If we're brainstorming people now, it should be new people.
Okay.
If we're going to do a bracket thing, it's something that we need to sit down and actually figure out.
Enough.
Okay, I can abide by that. Yep.
Okay, so right off the hop, Justin's jumped in with 2 suggestions.
Excellent.
Cliff Stamp. Cliff Stamp versus Ontario Heat Treats.
I'm gonna have to
know something we all don't.
Oh, I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna explain that.
We were talking about the day job.
Oh, he sure is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not getting into it, but I want you to know, Justin, that is deeply funny. That is.
Okay, so how about a different suggestion from him? Damascus guy versus Laren Thomas.
Damascus guy. Who's Damascus guy?
Just generic Pakistan Damascus seller.
Okay, fair enough.
Damascus guy.
Yeah, okay. I'd like that.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Okay, who is Laren Thomas?
The guy who writes Knife Steel Nerds. The son of Devin Thomas, who makes Devin Thomas Damascus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
So, the guy who knows his shit trademark.
Yeah. The metallurgy knife guru.
Yeah. If you guys are not supporting him on Patreon, or you should also support us on Patreon, by the way. But more importantly, he has a ton of useful information on his website. The guy knows a lot of stuff. He is a professional metallurgist, not just specifying steel itself, but just go to his website, knifesteelnerds.com. Fantastic resource.
I think we should let Joe ramble some more about going to knifesteelnerds.com.
Go to it. Do it. You will learn so many things that will make your brain hurt.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why I put my pen away after 1.
Oh, that's job well done. Okay, can I make this? Okay, so here I want to hear. Who would you guys like to see fight Bear Grylls, armed with his own crappy Bear Grylls Gerber gear?
Bear Grylls versus Survival Man?
Les Stroud?
Yes.
Yep. Nothing against Bear Grylls, but Man, that Gerber stuff is questionable at best.
Okay.
Okay. There has been some questionable Survivor Man knives.
Hmm.
That's why I think it'd
That
be such a
only
great
makes it more
backside.
fair in the fight.
Yep.
Isn't there like a really nice Camillus gray and green rubber handled one that's like nothing to write home about right now as well? So if you did Bear Grylls with Lee Stroud's Camillus knife against Lee Stroud with Bear Grylls' Gerber knife.
No. He rapes what he sows. He gets to use his own damn Gerber gear.
Wait,
do like
that goes
Gordon's
against
law.
everything. Yeah, that goes against everything we've done so far.
Yeah.
Is it?
No.
Because there's a couple of guys who it was just Hinderer versus Emerson, and
Yeah,
Was.
but Hinderer versus Emerson was explained about the not remembering the names
that
of the
question
knights,
wasn't
and they were
answered.
just there. Yeah.
wasn't Sal? Or, no, not Sal. Well, yeah, didn't Sal use his clip
Oh, yeah.
it, and Eric
Yeah.
used his dodo?
Darren Windsor actually has a great suggestion. Kit Ray
Yes.
Against Gil Hibben.
Yes.
against Gil Hibben. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Ray with
Yes.
What's the Ellen Drow?
Alex Drow.
Alex Drow. Yeah.
Yes.
See, the key with Kit Ray's names is you have to say them in a death metal voice, and then you can say it no issue. If you're stumbling over the word, just do the metal growl, and it's Alex Drow, and it just comes out.
I don't have a metal growl.
Okay,
Just pretend it will still come out.
I do. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. My question is, what does Kit Ray have of Gil Hibbons?
2 Ulus. Just pow pow.
Karate fighter.
Ooh. Okay.
It's a knife against a sword. That's not fair.
Yeah, that seems a little
Give him a
one-sided.
Kit Ray knife. Give him something Kit Ray throwers or a Black Legion battle axe or something like it. Come on.
Yeah, we'll figure out.
Talking a Bowie knife
We'll
against
figure
a
that out at a
broadsword.
later point. We'll make it more even.
Yeah, we'll figure that out behind the scenes.
Mr. Fisk wants to see Bear Grylls die. Apparently, he's got Mike Tyson versus Bear Grylls.
Mike Tyson's not a knife guy. Come on, it's got to be in the knife community.
Yes, I agree with you there. Justin
It would
also
still be
did jump
funny.
in though, or
Yes.
against anybody from Naked and Afraid.
Well, I was going to put the Grimsmo brothers Naked and Afraid style coming up here soon, but, against each other, obviously. Like it's a gladiatorial death.
So
match.
who gets the Rask and who gets the Sega ballpoint pen?
No one gets the Norseman?
No,
Really?
no.
No, this is funnier.
That's not fair.
Okay,
at
so
all.
do we want
No,
to
it's
do Eric
not.
versus John?
Yeah.
What was that, Paul?
Well, that's where I was going to go next is Naked and Afraid styles.
So Eric versus John. Yeah, one of them should probably get the Norseman, and one of them should probably get the Rask.
Okay, but in Naked and Afraid, you're allowed 2 items. So do they both get a pen, and then one of them gets the Norseman?
Yeah.
and
No.
One
One of them gets the pen. One of them gets the spinning top.
Okay.
Okay,
We'll figure out the logistics later on that one. That's good. I like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm excited to
And
see.
they need a tropical location for that one too. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out logistics. Borneo is my vote, but I'm just saying.
We're gonna start implementing different stages for the combat. Ooh, getting me all excited thinking about that.
Different levels.
What have you done, Dennis?
Zinx has a great option, although he may not make the cut because he's not technically a knife guy. But Gordon Ramsay with a chef knife.
With a Henkel 7
we
inch.
never had
Yeah.
him versus anybody.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, well,
What was the
He's
set?
not. He only had the one person. He doesn't have the verses.
Okay.
yeah, we'll have to figure out another chef for him to go against.
Chef Kalari. No.
I don't
Do
hate
it. Do it. Yes.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Super Seal Steve.
How do you match a battle cry of "Where's the lamb sauce?" as he comes in with a 7 inch chef's knife? I don't know. That man has a lot of anger.
What does Chef Kaleri get? If you give Gordon Ramsay a chef knife, does he get a sentoku?
Sure.
Kiridaki? Kirisuke?
We'll figure out the logistics. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine.
Fine. Tropical location? You mean Detroit? No, Justin.
Oh no.
I don't
Zinx
think
actually
he
said-
knows what tropical means.
Apparently not. What's it called? Zinx actually said the same guy that I was going to say, which was Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
And then somebody else threw up Bobby Flay versus Ramsey, so we could do Guy Fieri versus Bobby Flay.
Yeah.
Have a spice
Well, see,
off.
There's a whole show. There's a whole show called Beat Bobby Flay. So I feel like that needs to work in somehow. Maybe that could be the location, is the set studio for that show. It's Beat Bobby Flay. Guy Fieri walks out with the fucking chef's knife. Just
I'm not going to be able to read
I'm
this.
just saying that if we're doing kitchen guys and we're doing like death matches with kitchen guys, we need to use utensils other than knives from the kitchen just to mix it up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I'm perfectly okay with that. Who
Okay.
gets the spice
Saying
music?
we don't need to go into specifics now. We can figure that out and save it as a surprise.
Hmm.
Okay.
But I think
Holy spice
someone
music.
who uses a knife for 8, 10, 12 hours a day, I think having to use something else.
Bobby Flay
Nope,
just comes
that
in.
is legitimate.
A melon baller.
A spice rack.
I said no specifics.
Too
Jeez.
late. Too late.
You're already ruining it.
Hey Joe, can you mute you and Paul?
Later.
Infinite, or Justin, I should just say, who's the guy that used to sell Ginsu stuff? Was that Ron Popeil or was that after him?
Oh,
No idea.
I couldn't tell you. Sorry. I have no idea.
Hey guys, we're not doing chefs. We're knife guys. We need to get back on track. It's just Gordon Ramsay versus Alton Brown. Emeril Lagasse's unbeatable.
Alton Brown would kill a man with his bare hands.
He is so funny.
Crazy bastard.
Yeah.
I don't
Emeril
know.
Lagasse's unbeatable. Bam, throws salt in everybody's eyes.
Johnny Knoxville from Jackass. Like, no. We got to keep it to knife guys.
In the community. The community. And to be fair, we actually haven't had Pete from Cedric and Ada yet. We've had his dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably toss him in there somewhere.
We could have like Pete square off against Advanced Knife Bro.
Yeah. That would be a good one.
Even
That's a good one. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And we should get Frankie and Bird in there against someone.
we need to do
Well,
like
I
a
had mentioned Neve's Knives because it was a husband and wife team.
Mm. Yeah, have it be like a tag team match.
yeah.
Exactly.
I like that. Do we want to throw Shabazz in there again? Oh wait, no,
No.
Lynn
Not until we
killed
do
We've
him.
the
got brackets to work with here.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot. Lynn won.
Birdshot versus who?
It's a channel called Neve's Knives, Neeves, and it's also a husband and wife team. I think they got a couple thousand subscribers.
I think I'm actually one of them, to be honest with you. I'm sorry, I keep clicking this. I'm going to stop. I have a clicky pen, and it's going to be annoying, and I apologize.
So we could do them against Frankie and Bird. You know,
I like it.
I don't think I've seen Neve's Knives. I'm gonna make a note of that so I can watch them or some of their videos later.
pros and cons. Anyway.
Okay. Mr. Fisk evidently wants Joe to fight Nigel.
I knew it was going to break down to this. I knew.
Oh,
Time was coming.
All right.
The four of
Joe
us
versus
were going to square off.
I'm gonna have my Nigel's not even gonna use a knife. It's gonna be one of his blacksmithing hammers, and I'm gonna lose my brains, and it's gonna be bad.
I'm going to lose my brains.
Just going to lose my brains.
His favorite one that I use most is a nice 6-pound little crossbeam hammer.
Hat,
Oh,
bean.
fuck's sake!
Oh yeah.
I didn't click it this time. So I guess that means that me and Dennis are squaring off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell do we fight with?
I know what I have.
Dennis is
I know
going.
what I have.
Dennis is going right for his banshee, isn't he?
I
Probably.
have things. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I have many
Yep.
things.
Ben is saying he wants to watch a knife throwing contest. It's not much of a contest. Nigel and Dennis can compete, but I don't think me and Joe are quite up to snuff.
No, those two actually know what they're doing. They know what they're doing enough with weird shit like cold steel machetes, like kukri machetes and shit like that. We need to be able to splice in some of that because you guys do pull off some pretty funny shots.
We do
The number of times that I've watched either one of them walk up to the line with a knife, they're like, "Huh, I think this is gonna throw like this," and stick it on first toss is impressive. If I'm being completely honest.
Mildly upsetting is is probably the proper phrase for that. Yeah.
Probably true.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, sure. I took fencing lessons and I could fence pretty good, but Nigel's probably just gonna stick me with the with the spike before I get anywhere near him, so it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, fencing swords are really thin. I don't mind.
Oh no! I'll be using a small sword. Thank you very much.
Okay.
It's not that it's gonna help.
I own one of
Vince
those.
actually has a great one.
Oh,
Gavco versus Chavez.
yes.
And what's the Gavco? The shark. Is it a Mako? What shark is it?
Don't remember off the top of my head.
Can't recall.
It'll show up in chat because people are awesome. But it's got to be versus the Chavez. The one that I want, the one that I don't know the name of.
The one that you want, but you don't know the name?
It's the one that looks like the thing, and it's got like a nice rectangular handle and a single finger choil. It's the knife that he makes.
Right? It has a blade, right?
It's
Nice.
got it can cut things. It is a knife, right? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm hoping somebody will save me here. Mr. Fitz is saying that all of Gavco's...
I'm so proud right now that 500 people are watching you on your knife expertise.
For the record, there's 9 people watching us, and 2 of them are me and Nigel.
Okay, subscribers, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's fair. The CON versus the Gavco what? It's got to be a shark because apparently all of his knives are named after sharks. That's what I'm being told in chat right now.
Fair enough.
All right.
Okay. I don't know enough about Gavco to throw it
That's
out.
one of those things that we can figure the logistics
Yeah.
after the fact.
That's it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10. I think that's good for next week.
I think
And maybe the
just
week after.
And just for the record, there's some that are going to get weeded out here.
Or else might be in later weeks
That's
or
right.
something.
reorganization will happen. Yes.
I figure we the 4 of us should get wild carded right into the final round. Just
Are you saying you don't want to fight me, Paul?
I don't like hurting people. And I got to be honest, I like people hurting me even less.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Right? And I've seen the knives in your collection, like the ones hanging on the wall right behind you. I don't know why I crossed my arms and then decided to put it. But, that's my life now.
I own things. Yeah.
Yeah. They're right there on full display. How about this? Can I use your German side sword?
Yes.
Boom. All right. I have no training for that thing whatsoever. That should be good.
I want that
I
German.
have no training whatsoever.
See, and that sucks because I want that German side sword. I want it a whole lot.
You don't get to keep it. He just gets to use it until I kill him.
And then you'll take it back. Right.
Naturally.
The only combat that I've trained is unarmed combat. My body is my weapon.
Mm-hmm. Dirty.
Yes.
No, that's kind of rapey. It's just
Yes.
I don't like that at all.
Mr. Fisk is saying, if Nigel and Joe don't fight, I quit. I don't know what I'll quit, but I will quit something.
I'm going to keep track of his Instagram story next week because I'm really curious on how this quitting thing unfolds. Like,
the shame is that there's not very many moments where Nigel and Joe are in the same place. Otherwise, we could film a mock battle.
Yeah. I'm sure we could arrange that.
It's just me getting my head bashed in with a hammer. It's like the most depressing thing you've seen since American History X.
Oh, but now I just want to see scenes of Mr. Fisk.
I think Darren's making a dick joke at my expense.
Uh-oh.
Well, I guess in response to that, it's kind of rapey thing. Because Darren just said, so Paul's good with the staff then? Because like a penis.
What were you saying, Nigel?
As soon as you said American History X, Joe, I'm just imagining the curb scene, but on my anvil. On the edge of my anvil.
The sound of his teeth on the concrete, I think are... Oh, no.
You just ruined my night, Joe. Why would you have to say those words out loud?
Yeah.
And on that note, good night, folks. Like
Justin saying Nigel and Joe have never been photographed together. I'm not sure that they both actually exist. It's like Pokeroo.
More elusive than Bigfoot is getting Nigel and Joseph the same. What's the implication? Are we the same person? Are we both fake? Like, wow. I feel so attacked.
Also, Mr. Fisk is saying he will join our Patreon if we do a Nigel versus Joe video.
Fair enough.
Hey,
we might make this happen then.
I mean, we get a video going. Mr. Fisk is the only the only big member for Patreon. He gets the giveaway.
I already said if we get another contest member that we're putting the contest up for one more person. So if that's what it takes, I mean, we'll make these things happen.
Just for the record, Justin also said, like Batman and Bruce Wayne, you guys can figure out who's Batman and who's
Batman.
Bruce Wayne.
I'm Batman.
Okay.
I am the
Bat. Nigel is the knight.
You get to be rich before you die, Joe.
I know. What's that?
You get to be rich before you die.
Sweet.
You get to be Bruce Wayne, and then Nigel gets to murder you.
Okay, but for the record, Joe, you're putting on that disguise. That's what you choose to go fight crime with. That disguise.
It says something about me, doesn't it?
I am the Bat.
It implies things about Nigel too. If you think about the ethos of why Batman chose the Bat, because it scared him and stuff like that. Like,
I am the Bat.
No.
I love it.
It just reminds me of the Venture Brothers. There was one where I think it was Hank was like constantly wearing a Batman Halloween like cheap costume with like the plastic mask. And that's all he would say is, I am the Bat.
It's just the mask.
I remember that episode.
I haven't seen that show in such a long time. I keep meaning to go back and rewatch it.
It's so good. I love Venture Brothers.
So funny.
The night is mine.
Justin's getting all philosophical for us right now and saying that Bruce Wayne is the disguise for Batman's personality.
Yeah, no, that's truth.
They've made that argument in the comics before. Yeah, it's... Yeah. See, one of the worst things about going to
Don't
art
see
college,
that about it.
you're giving me fucking like flashbacks to when I was in college, and there was a very serious discussion that was centered around that idea, and it took like 3.5 hours for the class to come to a consensus, and the whole time I'm sitting there and I'm just like, okay. Jesus.
Because it's a pop culture
Well-
reference and you didn't get it, or
Well, it was such a 1 + 1 = 2 moment, and it took forever for people to get onto the same page with it, and the arguments were pretty vapid.
it sounds like me and you at the beginning of this video.
That's why I was laughing about and about to comment about how it was like going on about carbon fiber peel ply and that rabble just to agree. That was a 1 + 1 = 2 moment.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I'm gonna call us out on it if I. In that case, you know.
So Joe really is Bruce Wayne then. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I am the bat.
As a review, this gets an A.
What is that?
This might be the best rattler on the market. There you go. You can have like the actual name.
Okay, cool.
Just for the record, they are described on the label as an extra light beer.
Okay, what's the percent on that?
2.5.
2.5? Okay, fair enough.
That's not beer.
Not in Russia, it wouldn't be.
I
think it would legally qualify as a soft drink.
Not in my fridge, it wouldn't.
I'm quite a
I've
fan
had
of.
them in your fridge before.
We were talking about the Rickards Red I was looking forward to, and it's fantastic.
Are you looking for that sweet Rickards Red money? Because I'm definitely looking for.
And for the record, just because it was in my fridge doesn't mean it was beer in my fridge.
There's light beer in your fridge.
You've seen what else I have in my fridge for beer.
Yeah, this is to even it out.
2.5% is what I mix my beer with.
It's like when Mercedes had so many cars that were over their like mile per gallon limits and stuff like that, so they made the smart car to drive down their numbers so that they could keep making their cars.
That sounds pretty
Just
shady.
balancing the curve.
They got caught for that years ago at this point, but it brought down their average overall so much that they could get away with having like V10s and random things.
Craziness.
Fair enough. So we about done our little ramble session here?
Yeah,
I would say so. We kind of got lost on topic after Batman.
You think?
We have more than a few offerings for next week in our Versus series. So you got to follow us there, John. Check back Saturday morning, and you'll see the poll. That was not innuendo, even though it sounded.
Saturday morning pool.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Also head over to Patreon and check out all the different tiers, and if you are the next one to sign up, like Dennis has been saying, you're going to be the one winning the prize, because who else is the giveaway going to be given away to?
Indeed. All of those things.
Thank the Cutting Edge again, because there's a mini super freak over at Paul's house right now that he should show off. Show off the handle. Show it off. Good.
It's kind of pretty.
And the red spacers on the back. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
And the thumb studs.
Anyway. I'll probably own one of those soon. Yeah.
And the dick clip. Got to get the dick clip.
I have one other knife I'm picking up before that knife, but that one's going to probably be the next one. So
it's not the wrong choice. It's a good little knife.
It's a cool knife for sure.
So yeah, that being that, this is Nigel the Smith signing off.
I am who I am. I'm Dennis Vipers.
I am the Iron Joe.
Exile.ca.
We will catch you next time.
We don't need bigger knife. Yeah.